Hi, you guys. This is Thoughts with Queen T. So, this actually, I just thought of it, honestly, like a bit ago. I was talking to a friend, just kind of catching up and everything, and, one thing leads to another, and not necessarily spill the beans, but, I for years, I have told my friends, like, I'm not good at sharing. Like, I'm not good at sharing how I feel and, like, what's going on. Like, I'm not good at that. And I don't know if it's, like, a past thing. I have no idea. It could be. I have no idea. I just know internally, like, my reasons and thoughts for it is, like, for me, I'm not good, one, at expressing how I feel. I'm not good at, like, wording it. And, like, this is internally, like, thought-wise, how I feel inside. Here you go. Like, do you understand how I feel? And sometimes when when I hear myself speak the words for someone else to, like, hear how I'm, like, describing it or, like, talking about it, I feel like it doesn't make sense. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just not, good at it. One. And two, I just don't like burdening people with my problems. And when I say that, I mean, to me, it just feels like for past like 4 or 5 years, there's always just something like, I'm depressed, I'm anxious, my eating's off, or I've got some trauma or something going on. And it's like, dear sweet Lord, what else? Like, I doubt that's the thought process, but to me, that I don't like just, burdening people with, like, the negativity and, like, oh no, this is, like, the thing that's happening. And I know it's not negative, like, it's just stuff that happens. But, like, there's things to be grateful for and, like, everything. So, like, it's very conflicting, and I know it doesn't make sense. And here we are again. Internally. It just can't express it. And so, like, yeah, the thought process behind this video is, I know there are others out there who feel similar. And it's not that, the people that I talk to, my friends, my family, whomever, are like that, like, oh, like, it's another thing, they're very understanding. They're very good people, very kind. It's just my mind. Like, that's just how I think. And, like, it sucks because I can't, now with, not saying I have to be close to, like, talk to them, but, like, you don't see the facial reactions. You just get, whether it's text or phone call or whatever, like, yeah, you get to hear the inflection, or I hope I said that right. But, like, the emphasis of their voice, or, like, how they're saying something, and that's easier through a phone call for sure. But, like, I prefer texting. it's just easier. Like, just because, like, you know, hey, like, if someone's busy, you're running errands, I'll just shoot you a text. Like, how you doing, boo? There you go. You got it. Answer it when you can. 2 hours from now? Great. Like, you got it. You answer it when you can. You know, and Snapchat definitely makes it better. So, like, probs, like, great for that too. But, you know, it's just, again, still, like, not saying, do you want to talk about it through that? It's just, it's different. It's very strange. And I don't know how best to, like, say it. And even too with these, you know, with the thoughts with Queen T, I try to give some advice on it and try to not necessarily overcome it, but like, how could you be better, you know, about, you know, sharing or not thinking a certain way or what have you, or whatever the topic is. And that's where it's been very difficult, because normally I can think of, oh, this is how you can fix it. This is probably the first time where I'm like, I don't know how you can fix it, because this has been a problem for years. You try to, you know, tell yourself that's not the case. Like, you know, you shouldn't, like, literally it's been that for years. Like, that's not the case. You shouldn't think that way, what have you. But yet it still kind of goes back to that. So it's probably the first time where I'm just like, not necessarily stumped, but I guess the best thing I could say is, you know, if it is something where, if you prefer text, or if you are used to just like messaging instead, you know, not take it with, oh, they're just saying that. It needs to be where you actually listen. Like, actually need to take it. You actually need to listen, and not just continually think, no, and then go back to what you were thinking. It's hard, because trust me, here we are still. But that's the thought process. That's just how it goes for, you know, some people, me. So, you know, and if anyone has like thoughts down below, please feel free to share those as well. But that's just my thoughts, because again, this is the first kind of time where I'm just like, I don't know. The best thing, like I said, I can come up with is like, actually listen, take it, and like, if you need that support, don't just feel the way you do and like, you know, take it. So feel free to leave your comments down below. Feel free to like and subscribe as well if you want. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.